Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
And it's Schneider.
And here's Messi.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
It's more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, it's Bebeto. Park Ji-sung.
It's a mighty effort!
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Great defending, strong and determined.
Can he finish?
And it's come back out to him.
And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Collar. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Schneider. Cannavaro. Not the most accurate pass.
Great chance!
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ball's gone out of play. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Cafu. Messi. Spread out to the left. Park Ji-sung.
Decent hit!
It's a loose ball. Cafu proves too strong. Messi. Schneider. Bullet. Rafael Leao. And he's picked out the run. Messi. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Schneider. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a sharp pass. Gerrard. Pass somewhat off target. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Schneider. And it's Roberto Carlos. Park Ji-sung. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bebeto.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He has found the way through. And through to the goalkeeper. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Hullet. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Bebeto touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Rafael Leao. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Collier. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Neymar. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Chance with a header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Cafu. To Schneider. Adams. He's looking wide. And it's Schneider. Now it's Bebeto. Picked out brilliantly. And it's Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Has a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Nesta clears it away. Lovely feet. It's run loose here. Rafael Leao. Nicely worked. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Big chance! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rummenigge.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
shot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Was 71,649.
And he welcomes it in.
Shot a goal! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Roberto Carlos. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter...
And the shot! Goal!
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Kohler really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Hullet, Neymar. Oh, important interception. Roberto Carlos is fouled.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 13, Park Ji-sung. Number
Adams.
9, Messi.
Griezmann looks to get on the end of this.
Field. Number 8, Beckham.
To Beckham.
Number 24,
Whatever happens, that's the kind of
Ronaldinho.
movement which raises
Number
hope.
14,
Oh, he's asking too much with that.
Substitution.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That has been cut short. Adams. And back to the goalkeeper. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well.
Rafael Leao! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
And that's been won straight back. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Hullet. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Hullet. Good read, needed to be. Gerrard. Bebeto. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bebeto. Cantona. And it's Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Griezmann. Just 5 minutes left. Hullet. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Gerrard. Showing good feet.
Such good technique.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
So he's plotting something before playing it in. Can he latch on to this? Succumbs to the pressure.
Substitution.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Added
minutes on the board. That has been slung wide. That's very neat. He's got away. Deep cross. He's got full. Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
And that will be it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one.
We have already started here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
He's gone forward.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, there's a player below Peter who loves the high intensity, and it's Lautaro Martinez. His very direct style, as well as the ability to change rhythm, I think he would go down well in a lot of other teams. But the way he likes to press in the final third, it's something that's often overlooked, something that contributes to that directness. He puts a big shift in.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Darmian. Stefan de Vrij. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. DiMarco. And it's Arnautovic. Now it's Arnautovic. Gets his pass away.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Arnautovic. Arnautovic. Mkhitaryan. It's a goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Zielinski. And reclaimed it in a trice. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Barella looks to the other side, and it's Mkhitaryan. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Zielinski.
Oh, smashing header!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Now it's Thuram. He's beaten the last man.
Oh, that was vital.
Zielinski. Barella.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Zielinski! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. Maybe the target really should have been hit.
Half an hour played now. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mkhitaryan. That is a great pick out. Now it's Thuram.
He is through here. Has a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
Inter were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Pinches it off him. DiMarco.
Looking for the runner. Real chance here! Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And the keeper's in command.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Thuram.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And so we have the first set piece of the game.
No way through, so back it comes.
Plenty to aim at here. It's a throw-in.
Zielinski.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Aslani.
That's a little off target. Mkhitaryan. And it's Arnautovic. Yeah, he's fouled him there. To Fry.
Zielinski.
Now it's Arnautovic. He's had a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that looks a decent ball.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
And we are up to the break.
Inter really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are back underway.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Thuram. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
DiMarco.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. The referee's awarded a free kick. Stefan de Vrij. Played back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. To Barella. And here's Thuram. Zielinski. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Inter Milan have a free kick.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
60 minutes played.
80.7 spettatori.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he's picked out the run. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he put it away? Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
He has found the way through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mkhitaryan wins the duel this time. Barella has been caught there, it's a foul.
Attenzione, un cambio.
That's been cut out, well played. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Ashlani. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Il numero 20, il numero 45.
Motta. Di Marco. Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's found the way through.
Great chance! He has done it! And that could well be the winner!
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, strongly challenged there.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely aimed pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Thuram.
Terrific header! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Çalhanoğlu.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Chance! And he comes up trumps again.
Correa clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Just eases him off the ball. Martinez. And that has put paid to that. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Çalhanoğlu. And there's green grass ahead of him.
There's the hit! They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win.
This lot were simply far too clever for their opponent.